pleasure to see you.
Alright there, Revenants. Welcome back to Code Vein and the Road to 100, where today Chloe's going to show us how to use weapons to recover Ichor, while at the same time
I'll
having
just keep an eye out
healing
while you're
recovery
busy.
in our focus abilities, and in Usurper's Blade as well. So a lot of halberds here because of Usurper's Blade and the DLC, but the cool thing is here with the amount of Ichor that we're going to be recovering because of Bloodsucking Blades and Hunting Feast and a Devour Chrome, and the amount of times that we hit with the halberd as well, we'll be able to continuously be focused like all the time, because it'll be two focus recoveries every 40 seconds will be focused. And the great thing is that's only going to cost us 10 Ichor, and we're going to get back so much Ichor. We'll be basically at full levels all the time for whatever Ichor reasons that we're going to be running. So currently we're at 1304 for our halberd here, and we're at 1461 for our dark, so that's really good. And we have really good backstabs and launch capabilities here.
Thanks.
So we'll go ahead and get these going before we get down into the slugs here. And you'll see we're at a 1.99 Ichor recovery on our weapon here, and you can see that here, 1.99. And here we can just go ahead and, I mean, we are right back up to full Ichor here, and so we can go ahead and one-shot kill these boys. Then we can run over here and we can go ahead and poke these guys. Oops, and since we got hit, we can go for Ichor or health recovery there. And as soon as focus recovery comes back, we'll get healed because we got focused, and then we can go for some quickie launch attacks here, which will get us more Ichor, and at the same time will get us basically a free kill on all of these guys. And we're right back up with Usurper's Blade now, so we can go ahead and, you know, grab up some more health if we need to. And we'll do this, and we'll do this, and we'll get rid of this guy. And this guy's gonna come over, and we'll go ahead and Usurper's Blade on him, and we'll go ahead and get some Ichor back from that guy. See, we're still up to 22 Ichor here, or 20 Ichor now. So as soon as this comes off, yep, we'll get healed, and we'll go ahead and launch this guy, and we'll get some Ichor back. And Mia is basically along here for Bloodsucking Blades, while at the same time she absolutely gets decimated by, you know, large numbers of enemies, and actually just big enemies overall. And so this is a great way to make sure that you absolutely can help her overall, and keep her alive. And as you can see there, we are right back up to full Ichor again, and we have really no reason ever to not have, you know, that 300 health from Goddess's Smile coming back to us, while at the same time, you know, we continually have awesome capabilities here, just because you're always going to be able to launch somebody, and you have, you know, you have 20 seconds of focus state, right? And if you don't do anything, so if you do 2 launch attacks, you get about half of that. You get about 10 seconds, where the cooldown on this is 20 seconds. So every like 30 seconds or so, you're going to be launching people. So it's pretty ridiculous, excuse me, how fast you can kind of go through some of these fellas here. Now this obviously doesn't translate very well to the boss fights with the Executioner, just because you're not able to launch her and whatever, right? And that is okay, but the cool thing is you can still stagger with the launch attack mechanism, and you can still get healed off of the Goddess's Smile. And since you're using your weapon, you're able to recover Ichor basically all the time, just because of using your weapon. So it's really good stuff. And if you use a drain activator and everything, you're able to really increase the level of Ichor recovery as well. And as you can see for these guys, we'll just go ahead and backstab him into oblivion. We'll go ahead and get some focus here. Now the focus gauge will decrease if you are not engaged in battle, but if there are enemies around, it will continue to stay at the same level. And so that is really important, that we don't just, you know, willy-nilly use that. See, now it stopped because there are enemies around here. So we'll go for more focus here, and we'll just go for a backstab just to get him into a restand here. And as you see, Mia's not really in any danger because these guys are either launched into the air all the time, or they are backstabbed and on the ground, or in some other fashion, you know, they're having some issues otherwise. Okay, and we can just go for some squids here to get some ichor recovery quickly and easily before we head over to this fine fella over here. Okay, so we'll go ahead and get this, and we'll go ahead and launch that at him for some good damage there. We'll negate his stuff here. Okay, now we're focused. So we'll launch him so he doesn't explode, which is really, really helpful that we can do that. And we'll go ahead and launch him again so he doesn't explode. Okay, and Baba Yaga's gaze is off cooldown here, and so we're able to take him out pretty simply, pretty easily, pretty quickly, just because he's kind of, in a way, stunned the whole time, not able to do anything because of the launches, and also because of getting focused and getting health back from Usurper's Blade. And you can see that between getting focused like non-stop constantly here in the Howling Pit and Usurper's Blade, we're able to recover, you know, pretty big amounts of health. And because we only have less than 3,000 health here, this Goddess's Smile is recovering more than 10% health, and Usurper's Blade is recovering about 13 or 14% health as well. So we're able to, as you can see there, we're just, you know, we're already getting focus back from focus recovery, and we're able to constantly recover all the ichor we need just because of these kinds of things here. Okay, and we don't have any real reason here to do anything too flashy, so we'll just go for a little bit of this, get some ichor back. Okay, we're dead, and that's where this can have some serious issues, is if we actually get hit. So there you go. You get hit once and you're completely toast. And the goal here is to heal Mia along the way. So we will absolutely be taking her health here pretty seriously along the way. So we'll go for a Usurper's Blade here and get some health back. And we'll go for some ichor here. Okay, no ichor, no more ichor there because of certain things there. We'll definitely go ahead and get focused here, get some health back, and we'll just go ahead and blast this thing into oblivion here. And so we can come over here to the slug and get some ichor and health off of this guy. As you can see, we're slowly getting back our health here. Okay, we'll go ahead and get some ichor here, and we'll head on over here. Get some focus. We'll go ahead and take this thing out. Okay, wrong guy, but that's completely fine. We'll get some ichor back off of these things. Too bad we didn't get a Usurper's Blade on those guys, but that's okay. We were still able to get a huge amount of ichor back, and that is where, oh, we almost got focused. So that would have been nice to get 300 health back. Right there, but you can see that because we're close enough in proximity to another enemy, our focus bar is not decaying, which is absolutely what we do not want, is for it to decay. And so, whoops, wow, this guy hit me twice somehow. Okay, let's go. Oh, nope, come back here. Let's go ahead and launch him just to kill him, and we'll see here about who's coming next. Let's go ahead and get some focus here. Go ahead and give Mia some health, because that's kind of the point of this build, right? We'll get a backstab into a Usurper's Blade here. There we go. Get some health there, get some ichor back. So everything here works together for a pretty good reason, for a pretty good cause, and for how everything should happen. So, you know, there's nothing really lacking here for what we're running. We're able to get what we need when we want it, and that's the really nice thing about this entire set, is that we are okay, we'll go for a Usurper's Blade here, push him off, get some health, And then here we're gonna have to obviously get some I-Core back. So we'll take on Big Boy here because we should be able to get enough I-Core back here and everything to get focused again. There we go. And we'll go ahead and launch him into a Usurper's Blade here, just so we have enough health here, and that'll kill. So you can see that even though Mia is kind of on the edge here with her health and how bad actually her health resistances are for the enemy attacks and such, because we have really good I-Core recovery all around in our weapon, because we're like at huge numbers of I-Core recovery here with basically a free gift from her in Bloodsucking Blades, and then using Hunting Feast as well. We're able to maintain all of our I-Core needs if an enemy is close to us. And fortunately for us, a boss fight is very nice, because that's what you need to be doing, is hitting them with your weapon. So we will be able to recover I-Core, you know, at crazy speeds here. And while we do, we will always have access to this. We'll always have access to Focus Recovery. Usurper's Blade will have enough I-Core to do all of our things here, and we should be okay to do whatever we need. We won't be able to really go for a whole lot of drain attacks and stuff, but that's completely fine. We don't really need to. And that's not really where this build is centered around, is drain attacks. It's more built around just going for, you know, weapon strikes. And there we got some focus, so that's very nice. Okay, and we'll go for a big nuke here, and she'll go down there. We'll give Mia some health. We'll do this. We'll get a Usurper's Blade. That's nice. We'll get some focus here. Okay, and we'll go for some more attacks here. Okay, we'll get all of our I-Core back, which will be nice. And then as soon as she starts spinning there, we will hit her with a nuke. Now Mia will absolutely die in this fight like all the time, because of just, she's so brittle. So this will be really good here, that we can recover a lot of I-Core to keep her up and running here. Okay, we'll go for the big nuke here. That'll stop her from doing things, which will be nice. And we'll get focused again. He might go kill Mia here. Okay, not quite. So we do need some more I-Core here. There we go. Let's get Cleansing Light going. Okay. Good. And let's see. Mia needs some help here. Okay. We'll give her some help here. Yep, you can see that she's going to go down here pretty soon. Probably right here. Not quite. Okay, so we do need a few more attacks here just to get some good recovery on our I-Core here. Okay, we'll back up. We'll get focused maybe. Yep, there we go. There's some health. Okay, let's see what's going on. We'll give Mia some health. He may die here, but that's completely what we're accounting for here. Yep. Okay. Not horrible there. Okay. And come on. I need her to kind of stand still here, so we can get some more attacks here. Okay. So there's some health. Okay, let's go for the big nuke, and that should finish her. Good. Okay, and you can see that we're able to, just because of the fact that we're able to get a huge amount of I-Core off of each weapon strike, and we're able to get several weapon strikes off in between each of her maneuvers, at least 2 hits, which is about 6 or 7 I-Core between the 2 of those attacks. We're able to basically keep up with all of our I-Core requirements, and 1 hit from the Black Halberd here will give you enough I-Core to heal your friend. So you will always have, pretty much always, you'll always have access to some kind of heal for them, and having 2 heals, as you saw there, we were able to like freely give health to our partner, while at the same time we were able to continue getting focused the whole time. And that does help on the alternate light and heavy attacks for staggering enemies and stuff if you need to. And so that really becomes a great help to your friends or even just yourself there, like you saw. And since you have something at range, you have something at close range, you have close quarters combat, and you have health recovery between these two, and you have just huge amounts of iCore recovery here. It works out really well. But see, we're sacrificing keeping our partner alive in order and giving up Bloodsucking Blades. But because Mia gives us Bloodsucking Blades, we're able to make use of that. And Bloodsucking Blades does not stack on top of itself. So as soon as you have one stack of Bloodsucking Blades being active, that's the only one that will maintain its iCore drain levels for the weapons themselves. So the thing is that what you need to watch for is, if somebody's using Bloodsucking Blades, don't you equip it. Just keep them alive so they continue to keep using Bloodsucking Blades, so that way you can have access to it as well. And as you see here, when you're paired up with someone like that, you can really do good things, making use of your partner's gifts, if you are built specifically to take advantage of what they have available for you. So that's been me, that's been the Howling Pit, and we'll see you guys in the Cathedral next for a lot of pain and suffering. We'll see you then.